Send a friend request, so I'm going to tag you. Hey, hello everyone. How you all doing today? I'm so excited to be in your presence once again this Wednesday morning. I want you to drop in the comments where you're joining us from. Drop it in the comments. My name is Charles Campbell, the boss of the Global Bosses. I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I'm an entrepreneur, and soon to be, you can guess it, you go home with a gift. Soon to be something. I'm not going to announce it until the end of this program. But if you can guess what I'm soon to be, you get a gift from me. Soon to be. You get a gift from me. So I'm so excited to be in your presence. I want us to go viral today, or like just the way we did last week. I love the energy. I love the passion. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are fantastic audience. Now let's do it again today. Share this video, tag your team members, tag your prospects. Remember the law, the law of tagging. The law of tagging is for you to follow the ATM system. The ATM system. Add your team members to this webinar by tagging them. Then at the end of the webinar, send a message to them to know what they love about this presentation. That's the follow-up. The meat is in the follow-up. And so our guest is already here waiting. I'm going to do a shout out to all those who are sharing, not those who are joining. If you have shared the video, I want you to drop in the comments, shared, drop it in the comments, shared wherever you're joining. If you are on YouTube, what you need to do, copy the link and send to your team members, send to your people, let them join on YouTube. You can't share the video on YouTube, but you can share on Facebook. So if you have shared, I want you to drop in the comments, shared, and I'll do a shout out. Jennifer, well done, Javid. I love what you're doing. You never miss this program, Jennifer. Well done. Thank you for sharing. If you have shared, drop in the comments, shared. Hey, Didiofo, thank you for joining and thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Didiofo. Thank you, Yasha Stanko. Thank you for sharing, Uzezi. Thank you for sharing. Allow Facebook to allow StreamYard to see your comments by clicking on the link so that we can be seeing your name on the screen. I cannot be checking on my phone to see your name. So Noella, thank you for sharing. And tell us where you are joining from. Tell us where you are joining from. Nira, I'm seeing some sweet names. I know they are from Cameroon because we are having a guest from Cameroon. Okay, Nira, thank you for sharing. Joyce, the UK stomach, the boo squad. You know, I love your energy in the UK. Well done, Joyce. So share this video, guys. Emmanuel, thank you for sharing. Let's have people watch this video. Lauren, Igwe, Logs, Lindos, thank you for sharing. So drop in the comments, share, and tell us where you're joining from. Tell us where you're joining from. I can see people from Cameroon, Kaduna, Abuja, Ibadan. Thank you for joining. Liberia. Nira is from Liberia. So share and tell us where you are joining from. Share. Sharing is caring. Do you care about what I'm doing? It doesn't cost anything to love. It doesn't cost anything to care. It doesn't cost anything to share. It's just for you to click on the button. And if you know you are enjoying this webinar and you're getting powerful nuggets from SD Sylvia today, I want you to drop it in the comments as you are getting the nugget. And at the same time, I want you to be dropping the acts, the love, the care. Drop it. It doesn't take time to do all that. You get it? If you're stingy with it, your results in your business will be stingy. Drop that in the comments. If you are stingy with caring, your result too will be stingy. Your result, stingy people get stingy results. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, guys. Yeah, still, Uyo, thank you for sharing. Nabal, UK, thank you guys for sharing. Share, 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 share. I want us to get 5,000 share on this live today. Let's beat the record. No, but we've not done that record. We've not even done 1,000 share. We've gotten 1,000 views, but I want us to get 1,000 share. Share it, share it, share it, share it. The world need to know what we have in store in our business. Many people don't know network marketing. Let me shock you with that. Many people don't know the value of network marketing, but many people know what Ponzi and pyramid scheme is. So they equate Ponzi scheme to network marketing. So our goal, our passion is to make people know the beauty of network marketing. And that's why we're doing these programs so that they will know. They will know. They don't know. And many people don't know what Longrich is all about. They must have seen postings about Longrich because people don't engage them in conversation. So they just see the post, they just like and walk past. Posting about your business on social media without you having conversation with the people is useless, guys. I see many of you guys do that. You useless. You see the way I pronounce it? Useless. Useless. When you post on social media, people like your post and they don't comment, is a likelihood that they like what you are talking about. And so all you need to do now is to have a conversation with those people. So today is not my day. I'm not here to train you guys. I'm not here to talk about how to for you to build your business. I'm here to bring before you a success story, a woman who has gone through the journey, the process, the one who has learned the strengths on how to have success in our business in Longrich. And that is the story I'm here to share with you. So if you want to do good for your business, if you want to have success in your business, don't be stingy with sharing. Add your team members, add your friends. If you don't share it anyway, someone will. Someone will. And so I can see a lot of shares, guys. You guys are wonderful. You are amazing. Everyone who is doing the sharing, you guys are wonderful. I've seen 44 members share this video. You guys are amazing. I want to see how I can tag our guests quickly on this video. I want to see how I can tag her quickly. Yeah, yeah. If you're on the Global Bosses group, you can't share the video. You can only share the video when you come to my page, when you come to my wall. That is when you can share it, guys. It won't work on the group. The group is a private group. So come to my page and share. Thank you very much. So let's see. I'm trying to tag, but maybe later on I'll do the tagging. I'm not seeing you yet. So what happened? What happened to our guests? Just left. Okay, maybe the network. So let's keep sharing, sharing, share, guys. Share, guys. Thank you very much. Tell us where you're joining from. If you get any important nugget from this video, I want you to drop it, 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 drop it. Always drop the nugget and click the like button. Click the like, the heart, the care button. I care for you guys, and that's why I'm doing this show. This show has been a blessing. It has helped so many people get to run with their business. People now have a clearer picture of what they need to do to grow in their business. So if you like this show, all you need to do is just share. You're not paying anything. It's just share. It doesn't cost anything to fall in love. It doesn't cost anything to hug. It doesn't cost anything to have energy. It doesn't cost anything to share. It doesn't cost anything to have enthusiasm in your business. It doesn't cost anything. The things that doesn't cost anything is what we need to grow in our business. And I don't know if you get it. If you get it, you're going to take note of that. The things that doesn't cost anything is what will give us growth in our business. So we have our guest here back with us. So let's get started immediately. Let's get started uh, immediately. So I'll be introducing our guest. Or we introducing her. She's all the way from Cameroon, another passionate leader who is doing greatly in her business. She is the Mforlum. I learned the pronunciation of that name not too long in the backstage. We usually have backstage. So as the following, Sylvia obtained a degree in banking and finance, University of Buea, Cameroon, 2005, and an MBA in ESSEC DOUALA, 2013. She is a financial analyst and auditor with an international company for 2 years temporarily. She is a she's a star director with Longrich Bioscience International with a team of over 40,000 members. She's married and a mother of 5. She's passionate with what she's doing. She has been in this profession of network marketing and she knows her onions. And so that's why we are here. We want to hear from her. SD, you're welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
How is Cameroon?
Oh, fine. Thank you. We're
Great.
fine.
Welcome. Now we just want to shoot now. I want to shoot. How did you got started in network marketing? Network marketing, was this something you loved before? What got you attracted to network marketing? And when did you start? When did you join network marketing? Then you will now share with us how you joined Longrich. What made you to join Longrich? Let's hear from you.
Well, around say 2010, I remember my mom-in-law used to consume a lot of supplements as a diabetic patient. So I came across a lady who used to supply the supplements to us, and she later told me that you could consume those supplements while earning some commissions. So, yeah, in the course of wanting to earn some commissions, I decided to enroll into this network marketing company. But I'm afraid this network marketing company had a lot of, difficult things along the way. Like, first of all, it deals more with supplements, and it's very difficult to, sensitize an average or convince an average African to consume
Hmm.
supplements in the name of, preventing ill health. So it wasn't really easy pushing those supplements out. Now, they also have this disadvantage. Every month, you have to do your monthly maintenance or auto ship, which is not small. It was quite big, say 400,000 francs CFA. It's much money.
Hmm.
In Cameroon, many people don't even have that as a salary at the end of the month. So,
Hmm.
before you benefit from any downline, you're forced to do this purchase, without which, even if your downlines have, made sales or bought products worth more than 100 million, you're not going to earn even a dime because you did not do
Wow.
the 4 days, you call it the 4 CC, purchase. So
Hmm.
for me, it was like modern slavery. Then now also they had this flushing of points. It's like you suffer and accumulate points, and every 2 months you need to flush the points consecutively. So you find yourself all the time going back to zero. So imagine sometimes you give yourself a target to make, say, 2,000 points value on to be at their level. There is something called supervisor. So when you have to be a supervisor, you have to be 2,500 points. So if you manage to do even 2,449 points, within 2 months, and maybe you mistakenly, left one point out, you have to start all over again because those points will be flushed out. So, it was like all the time you had to be in a rush, you have to be running, you have to be stressed up. And I didn't find any reason, holding tight to such a company. It was too stressful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So you were struggling with the company you joined. That was your first company in network marketing,
yes. So
2010.
like what I enjoy in Longrich is spillover. There's nothing there. So you find yourself always in competition with your downlines because you can't
Mm.
play on the DS. So it's either you give them or you drag with them. So you find yourself always dragging with downlines. You can't really assist them. You can't really support them. So sincerely, I didn't want to hear anything about network marketing again. So my experience was
Oh,
actually I was told actually I've not really understood the whole system about network marketing. So I was told, hello, if you
okay.
turn out to be a manager, you're going to be making at least 500,000 monthly. So I was like, that's good. Without even going, detailing through the standard, despite that you have to do that monthly purchase. I took a loan and I injected
You become a manager.
you know, without the knowledge of my husband. That was the worst thing I did in the world. And immediately after that, it's like there was a miscalculation of the point. So I rather became unrecognized manager. So remember, I
Mm.
took a loan of millions without, any assistance. So I was like, oh my God, I'm finished. So now, we're dealing with supplements, and they were right up there. I didn't even know how to go about because the truth is, I'm not in meetings. I'm very, that type of introvert. It was very difficult for me. How do I pay back this loan? I struggled.
Wow.
The times I'll visit my sister in her office, I'll tell her, please, sis, introduce me to your colleague so I can propose this product. If not, they'll lock me up, So even my, the allowance I used to get from my husband, I would take and, to cover up. So he shouldn't even understand something like that went wrong. And it was so stressful, sincerely. It was like a nightmare. So, but
Mm.
it got to a point where some of the drugs got expired when I'd not finished paying the loan. So I began to learn to even, create other things like bed sheets, to sell, raise money and go give. So, before December, they should not come and, make my husband know that this is what I engaged without his knowledge. So that was the worst
Wow.
experience. No matter how
So
you,
you had a bad experience in network marketing because as a result of misinformation, you were told you're going to get the manager rank, and from there you'll be earning huge amount of money without a clearer understanding what it means to build a network. And that made you to now see network marketing as a slavery, right? So
yes.
that what attracted you to join Longrich after the challenge? What attracted you? What made you to
Well,
join? Because I know you must have when you were introduced into Longrich, you must have said no to it. What made you?
yes. FC Vivian is my upline. She came in with a lot of
Okay.
force. So, in the course of wanting to send her away, I told her, well, I have my Yankee this week. So just go and put my name for 24,000 and come, let me give you the money. That was a way of sending her away. I didn't even know she did it until when she invited me over for
She
the
used that
account
money to
award.
register you.
Yes, yes.
That was
Until when she
when.
invited, yeah. That was about, I realized in my system it was December 29th, December 2016. I wasn't even aware until February when they had their car award. I went there and I saw cars displayed. There were just three cars, but then it was so real. So I just, because she invited me over, she said, come and see for yourself. I know you don't believe in Longrich because of your experience in the other business, but just come and see, it's different. So when I got there, I realized it was real. Even the hospitality, was different. Then I saw the cars displayed, people taking pictures, people were excited, dancing. From that day, I said, okay, let me give it a try. So coming there to, I called one of my downlines, Mirabelle, where whom we suffered together in the other network marketing company to come along with me. So we were there together. We saw the reality. We realized Longrich is different. So I asked her, what do you think? She said, let's give it a try. So I'm telling her I want to sign up. She gave me my code, that this is your code. I already, you're already in the system. What you have to do now is to top up your name. So I was still not, topping up to get some money, gold, by then there was just gold. There was nothing like a silver pack. So I was like, hey, I still have to inject money again here. What if what happened in the other network marketing happens here again? I wasn't really clear about it. But then I remember they had this promotion of sanitary napkin, which I used, and I was undergoing a very serious issue of fibroid. I already went through a major surgery. So when I went for control, the doctor told me that the ovarian cyst was regenerating. That was enough to, break me down. So when she told me about the long range sanitary napkin, magnetic energy, and anion, I read about it. I decided to give it a try, and behold, I had a solution. It extracted the fibroid somehow. I don't know how. So from there, I decided to upgrade. If you check my system, I did my upgrade on the very last 56 days. So that's how I became a partner. Now during this promotion, yeah.
You mean the product helps
So
you solve your problem, your
yes,
challenge?
yes,
Ovarian cyst.
yes. So with
What
that
did you use?
alone, sorry,
What did you use?
I
Is it the
used
panty liner?
the pad and the panty liner.
Wow.
Yes, I use both, and I think more of the panty liner because with the panty liner you wear it on daily basis. So when you wear it and you activate it every day, I believe that it provokes. Yes.
Mm.
So from there, I really didn't see it again as just a business. I saw it as an opportunity to help another woman out there. Yes. So during when I
That's
got
it.
in, there was this promotion of they used to give two sanitary napkins for free when you take the gold pack. So I remember when I took the sanitary napkin, I auctioned most of it and offered many to people. And sincerely, it brought back a lot of testimonies. Some of the people signed up into the business. I was very motivated with the few who got into the business. Now I got into the company because by then I was still in my, starch and audit because it was like I said, it was temporary. So most of the time during break, I would rush to the office, to either get products or to present the opportunity to people. Um, Gradually, I realized a bonus of 33,000 francs. It was very
Mm.
motivating. Yeah. It was very motivating. I was like, what have I done to even merit this bonus? I didn't do any monthly authorship of 400, 1,000 francs and all that. So it was quite motivating. I was like, oh, if I can just make this 33,000 francs, we maybe even play my janky and I'll have some money in return. So it was very motivating. I was like, okay, now I'm using these products. They are great products. Every woman would like to use, and in return, I'm going to earn, commission from it. I took it very personal from then to sensitize as many women as possible. There are times that during break, when I get into an office, I'll sell a whole carton of pad after, demonstrating and then sharing my testimony and also, pictures and videos. Yes. So
Wow.
that's
Wow.
it.
Wow. Wow. So you don't need to be convinced again your testimony is enough conviction for you to go all out to do the business. I know story sells, fact tells. Story sells, fact tells. So how were you? How were you not able to build your business with that? Climbing the
Well,
stages.
yeah, just the testimony alone was enough to sell for itself. Yeah, and from there, sharing the testimonies with my team members. Others had their testimonies from using the toothpaste. You know, first of all, in the other business, they had toothpaste, and I already made many people to know, oh, it's the number one, it's good. So convincing them now to switch to this other brand was not very easy. So I offered a lot of products to people to make them taste. And behold, when people tasted the products, they preferred Longrich products to the other company. So that gave me even more confidence, to push through.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, the compensation plan of Longrich is so unique. Something like scholarship. Scholarship is just enough to make every woman crazy for the business. That is one thing I realized. So when I talk to people and I get to scholarship, they're like, "Oh, you don't mean it." And so from then, I had a lot of things to share with people to attract them to the business. The weekly bonus, the weekly earnings, now the scholarship, and the car challenge. Many people really didn't have a car. Uh, they dream of having a car and they were looking for a means to raise money to have a car. So convincing them that by selling daily use products, that's one thing so unique about the company. These are products we use on daily basis, you know. So I always tell them, even if you want to be a partner in marriage or not, you're still going to brush your teeth, you're still going to take a shower. So I rather you get a quote, and earn some commissions from it. And remember, with time, you could find yourself qualifying for a car, qualifying for trips, and all whatnot. So this was enough to attract many people into my team. So, um,
Wow. So can you tell us how you climb the ranks? That's great. Can you not tell us how you climbed the ranks and got qualified for incentives?
it wasn't very easy. I remember Diamond One, for example, just keep like that. Perhaps maybe 4 PVs. Right now, Diamond 2, yeah, it came like that. Now, Diamond 3, I think I brought in stockies, my very first stockies uh, came into the business, and they went to Diamond 3 straight, and I was still Diamond 2. By then, I'd not even understood the business. I was still struggling to understand the business. So later on, my upline is a bulldozer. She's a go-getter and a very smart one. So she used to organize seminars and so she invited them, over to make us understand about balancing of legs. So when I realized that, oh, this one is Diamond Blue, and I'm here. Most of my downlines not even understood the business. I had to, sell. So now I already had a testimony. I won't tell you I've done it. I will just keep motivating you to bring money so you can place the order leg on the Diamond 2 so you can push the other leg up to Diamond 2 so you can go over to Diamond 3. So that is how I was working. Later on, when others began to realize their advantage, because sometimes when you upgrade, I did placement under my downlines. The truth that I did some, for me, we call it some foolish placement, which I think is good because they're motivated, just to motivate my downlines. Yeah, because if it's now that I'm very much aware of weak leg, I'm not sure I would have done it. Did then. I'm afraid that this thing, let me check the network. Buy me credit, please. So that's it. From
Wow.
then, Yes, many people haven't tasted some bonuses. They began working for themselves and not me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to activate this. Oh my God, I'm finished.
Yeah, just take your time. Take your time. Guys, I hope you're getting
Yeah,
some great knowledge
I don't know
from
why.
this. Check out. Make sure you are taking some ideas from what she's sharing with you. The product, she moved from the earth of the product to see it as a need for her to solve women problem. We have a lot of people who are suffering out there that our products can help. So seeing that you're not making money or you're not having results in your business shows you're not solving people's problem, and you need to go find out those problems to solve. So I hope you get the memo from what she's sharing with us. This is a business of problem solving, and let's hear more on how she moves up the rank, what helped her to get to where she is today. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. So,
Okay.
like I said, yeah. So that was it. I gradually climbed to Diamond 3, by doing some placements under my downline and giving them assistance. Empty. So that is how, I'm sorry, there's an issue here. I began to, when I changed the rank, many people became attracted to the business. And most of the times when I collect my bonuses, I'll make them see that the business is real. So gradually,
Yeah.
they became interested. Yes, they began to work gradually and they realized it is true. The truth is that we didn't even know about weekly bonuses. We're more interested in 24,000, 6,000. We're more interested in the referral bonuses. We didn't know about weekly bonuses. So just coming every week to get maybe 12,000, 20, enough for us. Realize the importance of upgrade. In the past, we didn't have this bank account. You could only sign your bonus directly. Time I went there to sign the little bonus I've made, I will see as the Sandy, SC tab, to find my little sum of money. So I began telling myself I need to work very hard, to get to this level where I can collect huge sum of money too. That is exactly how I began to feel inside me. So I began to share their testimonies too with my team members, and I began to train them from, it's a monkey see, monkey do thing. I saw what my upline was doing, was training all Franklin, G7 used to be our trainer in those days. Yes, so everything they were doing, like part demo, cup demo, and the compensation plan, I decided to pick a little sense out of it and share with my team members. So I began to create some time out, you know, say Sunday I'm available, weekends I visit people, some few. I really don't know people. I talk because that's what most people say. I don't know people. It's true, but I love Longrich because you don't need the whole world behind you in order to be great. Yes, you just need to be very strategic with the few people you have, in your team. Yeah. So
Mm.
I remember then it wasn't very easy to with my husband as a mom of five. He wanted me to always be there for the kids and all that. So he disregarded anything the company was going to give me in return. So I had to use just a few times. Most of the times my seminars I don't when he's not around. Yeah, I'll sneak
Oh,
out, go to the office and come back and meet him home. Maybe I'll be asked to sneak out and all those type of things because of the law. But then I'd seen what he hadn't seen. And one thing I know is
yeah.
the lost results, yeah, you just need to prove him wrong. So I told myself
Mm.
I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to make you know that this
You're
business is
going
a
to
very
give him results.
yes, I'm going to bring results and you'll be proud. That's what I told myself. So it wasn't very easy. Now, there is this thing I've learned that you shouldn't just like focus in one environment. I had to now start applying my small MBA marketing stuff, like looking for new market and all that. So in DOUALA, it was like saturated at that time. You want to talk about network marketing, everybody's angry. Oh, this company did this to me. So, so I left DOUALA. I went to my hometown, Buea. I got a
Mm,
downline, my sister-in-law. So I began to build her gradually. At least
mm.
there was competition, and there it was a little bit new. So from there, with me, when
Wow.
I come to a particular area, I try to group the people together. At least I don't recruit one and put this way. I try to put all of you in a team by pushing one leader, so the leader will be responsible for the people in that area. So gradually, I
Yeah.
went to Diamond Four, and I qualified my first trip to Dubai. Unfortunately, my passport was not ready, so I did not even travel. I wasn't expecting that so soon. So you see how sweet long is. Before I could run for an emergency passport, it was already too late. They had to go. So that's when I began like, what? Sincerely, by then I'd not started enjoying weekly earnings. It was later on after this, stockies, and I went to Diamond 3, Diamond 4, that I saw some reasonable amounts began to come in. I said, Jesus, if this thing is real, then I'm not waiting for any confirmation in that company. Let them
Wow.
just go. Yeah, because sincerely, I couldn't believe what I was making already. So, that was enough to encourage me to go out, to even sneak, go and look for my peoples. Some 5 months, I think I went to Diamond 5, I think 5 months after. That was when I qualified to for the China trip. So
Wow.
that was enough motivation for my team members. They were very
Hmm.
motivated. Some traveling just 6 months after. Most people knew about the deception I went through in the other network markets. And so, I mean, realizing that glue within a very short while made them believe in the business. So many people, I really didn't need to convince people any longer.
Your result your result is already convincing them to
Oh,
join the business. Do you want some little time?
okay. Yes, please.
Okay. You can have the time. You can have the little time to do. Maybe it just takes some few minutes. So it's like you have someone you want to discuss to. So just discuss with the person why I'm sharing the what you have shared with us with the crowd. So yeah, the audience. Thank you guys for
Internet.
hello. Okay, okay. You're back.
No, please. Is it okay? How much?
So guys, you have heard what she just shared with us. She thought there wasn't a bank account in Cameroon, so they usually have their money being they go to their office to sign for their money. And when she saw the money her upline was earning, and those top leaders in her organization, she just said to herself, "Well, she had to do something about her business. She need to go all out to be earning that kind of money. The money gives you natural energy. It gives you natural energy when you start having money. The best form of motivation you can give a team member is to have them earn. Is to have them earn. And when they earn, naturally they will go do things on their own. And so when she went to the office to sign for her own money, to get her own money, she saw the big box, what the hoplines were earning. Woo! That was what now made her to now say, man, I need to go build my business. I need to go do what these guys are doing for me to earn this kind of money. And so she went all out. She started doing trainings on her own. She left her comfort zone. No, leaving your comfort zone, I tell people, it's not about leaving your town. But she had to leave her town because it was already saturated. People were already complaining. And so you need to do the uncomfortable to get the kind of results you want. I don't know if you're getting the memo. If you're getting the memo, I want you to drop in the comment, I got the memo. I got the memo. Drop it in the comments. So she left her comfort zone. She left where she was comfortable with to go build her business in her hometown. She traveled to other places to go build her business. And that was what got her the result she's having today. And so, like what I said, leaving your comfort zone doesn't mean you leaving your town. In this era now, we are in the virtual age. We're in the virtual age. And so what does leaving your comfort zone mean now? It means you need to learn new skills. You need to learn new skills on how to build your business in this age we have. I tell people complain, I don't know how, I don't know people, I don't know who to talk to, blah, 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 and the rest, when there are people everywhere. Recently, I've been deliberately even adding new people to my group of friending, the ones who needs to be your friend, adding new ones in my circle on social media and making new friends, people I don't even know. They are not joining my circle. At the same time, I'm also sharing an opportunity that will help them build, make more money in this time we are living in. People are out there looking for what to do daily. They're there looking for what to do daily. They go to bed daily looking for what to do the next day. And so if you don't share the business opportunity with them, if you don't see it as a problem solving, that you're solving people's problem, there is no way, guys, you can make it. The passion has to start from you. Nobody will motivate you to do the needful. You got to take responsibility over your business for you to have success in your business. And so leaving your comfort zone at this moment is learning new things, learning new skills, learning how to blow on social media. Let me use that word, blow. My mentor, Grant Cardone, said, for you to make money, you need attention. So whatever it is you need to do to create attention is what you need. Let me give you an example of a team member. She's a optometrist. She's a doctor. She says she doesn't know people. She don't know how to talk to people. So how do you get clients into your business if you don't know how to talk to people? How do you talk them to buy glasses? How do you talk them to come check their eyes? How do you do that? Now, she's not even on social media. I was shocked. Many people are not on social media, but they want to make money. When the older ones, people who are even older now, are now learning social media skills. So first thing first, go learn the skills. There's no way you get to understand the skills because it all starts with your mindset. It starts with your mindset. If you said, I can't do something, you can't. If you say, I can do it anyway, as long as someone is doing it, as long as someone has achieved it, it's possible for me to achieve it. It's possible for me to grow on social media, even with 1 like, 2 like, 2 like, 10 likes. I didn't get to this place automatically. There were periods I didn't even have any likes. But I showed up anyway because I believe in the principle of commitment, the principle of following through the system, the principle of doing the needful for you to get the results you want in your business. I knew what it means to do that, so I was showing up anyway. I was showing up. You know what it means to pay a radio station for you to show up there, or to pay a TV station for you to show up there? Now you are showing up anyway without you even paying. All you just need is your Wi-Fi. I get it. There's a recent trend now going on and it's spreading, Wi-Fi money. Wi-Fi money, internet money now is the real money. The real money. That's the term going on now. Wi-Fi money. So learn the skill, learn how to be uncomfortable, and learn these things that will help you attract people into your business. So I shared some tips with her. if you know you don't want to talk about your company on social media, don't want to talk about Longrich, why don't you give value? Why don't you share your knowledge? You already have a knowledge. You already have these things that are on your brain. You went to school day and night. You read about it. People are in need of these things you have in your head. Why don't you just give it out? Even if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes on video, give it out. Before you know, people will be asking you questions about eye, leg, nose, anyhow you want the one, since you're a doctor. And from there, you can now learn how to convert them into your business. I see people, many people have followers, many people have influence on social media, but they are broke because they don't learn the skill of conversion. It still has to do with the mindset. Maybe they feel that if they start talking about business or inboxing them about their business, maybe the people will be thinking that they are hungry. Not at all, guys. That's not the thinking. Huh? Not at all. Nobody cares. Your money problem don't care how much people think about you. Your bank balance don't care how much people think about you. No, they don't care. If you always focus on what people think about me, you will not make it in this life. So that's the hard truth, and that's the lesson I've learned growing up, because nobody cares. Nobody's even seeing you. You just have to show up so that people can see you. Nobody cares what you are thinking. Huh? Don't be afraid of what people say. I'm trying to get our guest on. I think she has some things she needs to attend to. But before, as we do that, if you have any question at the moment, you can drop the question so that I can take those questions before she comes up. If you have any question, drop it in the comments. Let's take some questions before she comes up. At the moment, let's take some questions before she comes up. So if you have any question, share this video, guys. Share it, tag your team members, and it's going to be yeah. Let me show this to you. Tosin, your bank balance doesn't care what people think about you. Thank you for the emphasis. And that's the truth. Now, your money problem doesn't care about what people think about you. It does not care what people think about you. So go learn the skill. There are various ways to make money. It's not only in network marketing. You get it now. But network marketing helps you fund your dreams. Helps you fund your dream. Various ways. I can't do a traditional business now because of the hurdles, so many things now, headaches. But network marketing helps you build on passive income. So welcome back, SD. I know you're a very busy woman, so let's do it quickly now so that we can allow you to go. Let's do it quickly. Now, what advice will you give to someone who is looking at having financial freedom and get to start director? A new person who is just coming into the business, what are the tips you want to share with this person? Look, these are the things you need to do for you to become a star director. What are those things?
Well, the first thing I'll advise anybody is that when you key into the business, try as much as possible to attend trainings. It's very important. I believe that not training is learning to fail. So you have to train if you really want to succeed, because people want to see people who know exactly what they are ready to present. So sometimes when you do presentations with a lot of doubts in you, people don't believe in you. So it becomes very difficult for them to key in. So it's very important to train yourself, especially at the beginning of the sign up. When you just sign up, try as much as possible to attend presentations, to train your team members. The moment you train yourself, try as much as possible to transfer the little knowledge to your team members. Yeah, so they can also become independent. I believe so much in building up independent leaders. So when you train, try as much as possible to train others in your team. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, most other network marketing are called scams because they don't have products. So I believe in as much as our compensation plan is very good, the backbone of our business too is the products. So when you sign up, it's also good to study the products, because there are a lot of people who get into the business after consuming the products. Now they have a reason, just like me. If I did not consume the sanitary napkin, maybe I wouldn't have seen any reason in becoming a partner, you know, in this business. So it's good to study the product so you know how you can refer people to the products. Um, Now it's about as a leader, you have to take the lead. I believe most downlines will copy what they see their uplines doing. I saw my upline, organizing seminars, doing presentations, organizing trainings for us as team members. So I was able to transfer that same action to my team members. And today, by God's grace, I have a lot of leaders. There are times I have about 10 seminars in the country in different areas. And that's the reason why we have massive PVs coming in per week. Unlike a situation where maybe I signed up and I don't even care, I'm just too excited about recruiting, recruiting, recruiting. That's not what Longrich is all about. A matter of three legs. If you have three active leaders whom you are able to transfer that vision to them, you train them, you create time for them, you accompany them, especially at the early age where they don't yet know how to present the business. It's good to accompany them, see their own prospects. Now, in areas where you can't hawk around, meet one prospect to another, you can now bring them together, group them together for trainings. Yeah, so it's very important. Then it's very important to also downline taste the fruits of Longrich. You know,
Mm.
um, once downlines start feeling like they're working for you sincerely, they will not be enthusiastic to work. You're wasting your time, no matter how you try to motivate them. Until they see that, you are also interested in making them accomplish their own goals, they will not create time for the business. So it's very important to also make your downlines know that you care about them, you care about them achieving their own goals, you care about their own aspirations, and you're ready to work along with them to achieve it. So that is enough. That is enough to motivate your team.
That's great.
Consistent. You have to be very consistent. I've
Mm.
realized in business that the moment you sleep, your downline starts sleeping. The
Mm.
moment they see you always active, they get motivated. So don't do long reach today, talk about long reach today, and tomorrow maybe you're sleeping. No. I don't remember any day that I will get up without at least saying a word to somebody about long reach. It's very difficult. And I see my downlines also getting it, either a post or a motivation. It's very important for your team members. Now, I also believe long reach is better in a relaxed environment. Yeah, I do a lot of, dinner and invite people over to come and sit down. We do after work, after work, people leave their job. So prepare some, little dry stuffs for them, cocktail, they pass by, they're relaxed, you present the platform and you get other people. So it's always good to make your team members feel very relaxed around you, feel comfortable around you. Um, I say also it's very important to always carry your team members along. We have seminars in Buea, don't go alone. Always try to invite some people and go along with the team members. Yes, so that they will feel implicated in everything that is happening in your team. There
Thank
is
you very
a
much.
in long reach. Yeah, there is this secret in long reach, which long reach is not just about recruiting the whole world. I believe because I don't have a lot of personal sign-ups, but I have a
Mm.
very good team and made up of great leaders.
Mm.
Um, as far as I'm concerned, I don't believe in recruiting the whole world. I believe you have to first focus focus on the people who are already in the system, pass the vision over to them, sacrifice for them, transform them to leaders by giving your time, your time, your concern, until when you're sure they are independent. That is those who are willing and ready to work. Yeah, because some will come with that enthusiasm, but just because you ignore, you're just more interested in recruiting, they might get discouraged. But when they come and you focus on building them first, it's very difficult for them to quit. That is my experience. So while recruiting, I try as much as possible to train those I've already had in the business, and not just them, also their downlines. That is even one of the reasons why I had to look for an office. I didn't really need an office, but at a point in time, because of Corona, I couldn't meet with my downlines. They were feeling frustrated. They've invested money somewhere. They saw people qualifying cars, and they were coming with all the excitement that they're going to qualify their own cars. And now the office says you can't spend more than 30 minutes in the office. You don't even, most stockists by then did not even have, offices where you can even get credit. So wanting to, unite them, I had to look for an office where we can bring them, not more than 30 people. We could make, space out the chairs just to keep them, together and always motivated. So I think it's more important to focus on building the people who are already in the team, transforming them to leaders than, moving hectares looking for new signups.
That's great. It's very key. I always tell people, don't sign up people and leave them, abandon them. You need to sign up people and make sure that you give them the necessary training for them to be independent from you as quickly as possible. They want to be an independent leader, and I love that strategy very much. Now, there are people who are stuck in the business and they feel like quitting. What do you tell them?
Well, I always tell people that challenges do not really come to, to destroy us. On the contrary, from my experience, challenges only come to build us up. I couldn't speak like this before in public. I used to be very timid. And, but, what I went through in 2018, my big the VIPs suddenly left the business. They felt like the business wasn't any longer for them. So imagine a leg that would make, say, 3 months and you see just 4 periods. So this disqualified me. My 2 legs would qualify for a trip, for example, but the 3rd leg would disqualify me. Car disqualified. That is just what I was going through. So it was very grateful. Yes. But I'm happy I didn't give up. I'm happy I went down, because it's not always just about the people you brought into the business. Remember, the people I brought had left. So, and the people I kept on recruiting, the people I kept on recruiting wanted to understand the platform very well before they start taking action. So you tell them, do you have some people we can visit around? They will not even give you any reply. You understand? So one thing, I noticed one person who used to come and pick one toothpaste and one SOD and go away, and she was a medical doctor. So I went over to her and I asked her, what are your dreams? In our conversation, she made me understand that her aspiration is to own a hospital of her own. So I was like, do you know you can get that in Longrich? She was like, how? It therefore means she had never really assisted in a training or in a seminar to understand the platform very well. So after explaining the network and we got into house incentive and all that, she became very motivated. So now, like I said, sometimes I believe in going to the customers, because when I tell her, invite people over to the office for seminars, most of the people are not available. So I told her, okay, let's look for a place around you where the people can easily access. So finally, we looked for that place. She was just about my seed generation, but I decided to focus on the woman. So I started seminars every Sunday with her, in that vicinity. We got
Wow.
the first, we didn't really know anything about the business. Now, the first time we had about 4 people join, and 3 of those people took the gold pack. That was her first time to realize, say, because they took the gold pack, the referral bonus alone was about 100 and 6 times 3, 180,000, and then weekly. So she was like, oh, so this business is real. From there, we held seminars together, and I made her to understand that she has to now, she needs to start. The people need to see her. The people need to believe in her because they came for her, not for me. So you now have to start training, presenting the opportunity just as you understand. So they will now follow you because they didn't come to follow me. They don't know about me. They don't know about you. So that is how sometimes, I push you to start, taking the lead. Please stand in front of people and talk. So I remember she called me and said, I'm coming to your house so you can teach me more about the demo. So I will do it next week because I already told her I will not be there, the next month. She came to the house. I created time for her, trained her privately. She read as a medical doctor. She could at least spice the things up even better than I. So that's how her team began, and gradually I began to make 1,000 PVs per week. Gradually it got to 2,000, gradually 3, and stock is began to pop. And thank God now we have so many leaders there. So if you look, yes, I do. When I get new people, I'll place under her to motivate her, but that is just it. Even the people on my weak legs, the most active people there were not brought by me. I brought people who came in and abandoned the business. The moment is, I believe every leader should have an eye that you can actually know somebody who is ready to work, ready to learn, and those who are just passing. So the moment I notice you, somebody who is ready to work, ready to learn, even if you do not have the finance, I won't mind financing your product. I will know. Sometimes I give you stock of products. Go and sell and upgrade yourself and start building. That's your capital. Sometimes we do that just because that is where you need the business, and this person is willing and ready to work. So I did a lot of that, and sincerely, it's working.
Wow. Wow. That's a great way to walk on a weak leg, and that's a great way to be on stock, guys. I hope you got value from that. Now, finally, not finally, because the audience is going to ask you 3 questions. Now, what are you grateful for? I know you've shared your challenges with us. Looking back from when you got started to where you are now, what are you grateful for?
Wow, I'm very grateful for financial freedom. Oh, yes, it's amazing. I get alarms with
Alarm.
millions. I mean, it's too much. I never would have
It's
expected
too much.
something.
You're going to bring some here.
Yes, Longrich can really make you, feel like you're experiencing heaven on earth. Yeah, and I really want to thank God for the number of lives Longrich has been able to transform. There are a lot of, lot of orphans who have been here, borrowed 24,000, and today they are multimillionaires. That is the sweetest thing about it. And I have projects I put in, I really wanted to accomplish, but most of the time when I bring up the project to my husband, he'll like, how much have you so far? And he'll like, people stop thinking of such things. But today I'm able to accomplish all those projects without any stress, thanks to my weekly commission.
Wow.
Yeah, so at least even the issue of earning respect,
The value of the added value. Wow.
Even this issue of marriage, African marriage is not very easy, especially when, but now everybody is like, we have a value added life. So I keep telling women it's very important to add value to yourself. Don't just sit and so they enter your house and start saying that, oh, my brother a house, I hate such things. So yeah. So I'm very grateful Hey, do you know I have a Palisade? Just
You
two
have
in Douala. Palisade, that's my latest. That's the car I have as an SD. That's
hmm,
two in Douala. Yes, I've driven cars, but at least not that great. Steer paper, that's the first time. So you see what Longrich can do. I used to have these charity projects I could not meet up with because of, money. You can't give what you don't have.
hmm.
So, but thank God now, I'm like hospital, visitor sick, send some in Bamenda. It is flowing like magic. I can only thank God for this platform. Thank my upline, for bringing me in. Thank my leaders, and I thank my husband. It wasn't very easy with him, but finally, after seeing results, he gives me now the support.
Hmm.
So if your husband is still nagging, don't go. It's because you have not brought in results. Try as much as possible to bring results. He's going to motivate you.
Bangam, you got the Bible. Results terminates insult, guys. Go grant the results. Stop whining. Stop whining. So now I got some questions. If you have any questions, guys, we're rounding up now. Got some questions. What questions do you have for us, Deceiver? You can see the way when she's talking about the money, she's smiling because money gives you natural energy, guys. So what questions do you have for her? Quickly, let's take 3 questions from the audience. What questions? Yes, quickly, guys. If you love what you just heard, drop some fire emojis. Drop some fire emojis. Share this video. Keep sharing, tagging your team members. Let's round up. What questions do you have for SD Sylvia? No questions? Fine. That means you love it. You love it. We want to thank you for your time out, your time with us. We know you're a very busy woman, and you still find that time to be here. You can see the fire emojis for you. You can see everyone is excited with the journey you just shared with us, and for sharing it with us sincerity. We are grateful for that. Uh, so, guys, until you decide to win, nothing happens. Until you decide to go all out to do your
It's
business,
very, very
nothing
important.
happens. Nothing happens. Stop the blame game. Stop the upline game, blame game. Stop the team members blame game. You surely have success in your business when you go all out to do the activity. So you can see all the energy. Uh, somebody is okay. Joyce is saying, you please repeat as the Joyce. I'm
Okay.
already calling you an SD, Joyce, because of
Okay.
your energy in UK. He said,
Okay.
please repeat strategy for weak leg, please. Are you sure you're not going to rewatch this program? Okay. You have
Okay.
something briefly to share on that?
Yes. Okay. First of all, like I said, don't just concentrate only on the people you brought into the platform by yourself. Yeah, anybody can, boost up that weak leg. So, you can go down there, and there is always somebody, one person who is different. Pick the person out and make the person know that you are interested in his or her own success in the business. The momentum will always come if they find their own interest in the business. Now, if they cannot, in your own little way, you can finance them. We do a lot of like transport. Mommy, I have people in the north, I want to go. And we assist them, go there. They are working on your weak legs. So it's beneficiary to both of you. So one other thing I try as much as possible to do is once I'm qualified for a trade, I start looking on the next person to top up to qualify on those weak legs. So it's going to boost their own network. Even if I have to offer my own team to one person on that weak leg, I do it. Yes, so just to to boost them up. There are times I get into the system and I call individual people and I'm like, hello, you're left with 800 PVs to go to Diamond 4. What do you think we can do? And he was like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, I'll give you 200 PVs. Can you make 600? And, someone like, mommy, I'll try. I'm like, okay, see this other person who is supposed to go to Diamond 2 and see what the person can do. So we put all the PVs under the person and it comes back to you and you turn to D3. I do that sometimes and I get about 20,000 PVs. The weak leg is a leg you always have to nurture. It's not very easy. Everybody has to do it. So you have to come up with new strategies just every day.
Wow.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things I do. Even of recent, I gave my own upgrade promo. And like, you do 60 PVs, I give you this amount, catch. They won't catch, they don't want products any longer. So you have to sacrifice some cash for them.
So you have to do your personal promos.
Yes, I do my personal promos. So, and they're very excited about it, even though the PV counts for them. You need the group PV to qualify for your own things. So I keep doing that and I just love it.
That's great. Fantastic. So the next question we have here is from Vincent. Vincent is saying, what system do you use in your team to train your team for duplication or so?
Yes, duplication is more important. That's why I have over 40,000 people. It's true that some people could have more accounts or even more, but the truth is I have a very big team. The more of like my weak legs are mostly made of youths. Now these youths will buy one soap, one toothpaste, and in large way, they will do. Many people will do it. That's what happens in that group. Many people will buy one soap, one toothpaste, and you see yourself making 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 PVs in a week. So I encourage them duplication. I don't minimize any PV. I'm very happy and grateful for this office because even if it's one toothpaste, I understand their students. I just put in the system. I've not yet gotten to the level where I see because I understand their youth. Yes. Like the part promo we had, buy one, take two. The youths got crazy. I couldn't believe what they could make just from that duplication. Then I opened the system, you think the stockists came in, but no stockists came in. They were just so excited, 50 PVs, 100 PVs, and it gave a huge amount of PVs. So I encourage a lot of duplications. That is why we multiply our seminars every week. It's very difficult to be in Dominion team. And if you don't have a seminar a week, at least say 5 seminars from Dominion team in a week. Because I believe that when those seminars, Buea, DOUALA, and all the other parts of the country, when different team members hold seminars, it brings a lot of PV in the system in small amounts. Yes, so I encourage more of duplication, motivation of team members than just buying.
Thank you. So finally, guys, let's let's just take this final question from Oben. Oben said, please SD, what can someone do when the team is trying the best in working but seeing no results yet? Are they working wrongly?
Wow. The truth is, no strategy is perfect. You understand? Yeah, no strategy is perfect. That's why I spoke of sometimes when a team is dying or they are doing their best, but there are no results, I try to change strategy. Like I already explained, I can offer a trick to one person in that team. Sometimes we even just buy somebody who has many slots and give the person in that team, so the others will now believe in her, in the person that could boost the, we just keep trying. Like I said, no strategy is perfect. There are times you offer products to people to taste, expecting them to come in, and they won't come in. But there was a time I offered one small toothpaste to somebody who came back and took a VIP. Until date, he's a pharmacist representing the company somewhere. So you see, you just keep trying the strategies and keep motivating them. One thing I know is God blesses the works of our hands. Don't give up. organize something like a little cocktail, invite them over, talk, invite a few people you can invite. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Something
If
is going
someone
to
if someone don't have money to do this stuff, what do you think alternatively the person can do?
not much. For me, I don't really think we need much. It depends on what you want to make. Because sometimes in the past, when I just started, in my own area, the people they love, when you invite them over where there is food, they'll come. So we used to contribute. I'll make my downlines contribute to 2,000 francs only. Then I will give now the bigger share because it's my team, it's my business, and I know I need to do something for the oil to pour out. So I take the biggest load, and sometimes we try to share the load on the downlines.
Fantastic. And thank you very much for dishing all this out, for being open. Thank you for making people see the need and how to build their business. Guys, if you love what you just heard, I want you to share this video, share it, and drop some fire emoji for Sylvia. Sylvia she's a very busy woman, and we're so excited to have her in our midst. Remember at the beginning of this seminar, I said something big is cooking. Something big is cooking, and you guys need to anticipate. Now, let me share my screen quickly before I allow SD to go. Let me share it quickly so that you see what is cooking. I know many people are expecting this. If you can see, if you are already fired up to see this, I want you to see it now. Do you see what you see? Do you see what is on the screen? Do you see what is on the screen? Is going to be the biggest boom. Guys, 2 weeks time, we're going to set yours truly is not going to be an author of one of the best selling book in the world, and that's what is going to be disrupt. It's going to start disrupt how to become highly successful in network marketing. And so if you want this book in your hand, get set. 2 weeks time is going to be a boom. The pre-order is going to start in 2 weeks time. If you're excited about this, I want you to drop 111 in the chat box. If you're excited with what you're seeing now, drop it. Drop the energy. I can see a lot of fire already in the screen. Drop it. I can see the fire already on the screen. So that's what it's going to be in 2 weeks time. It's 2 weeks time. The book is going to be up for pre-order, and don't waste time. Make sure that this book is in the hands of every of the team members. You want to do that because the more you learn about the profession, the more successful you are going to become. And so thank you for all your support. Thank you for always being in this webinar, this seminar. It is going to be a blockbuster. Going to be a blockbuster, guys, and so you don't want to miss it. And the next thing I want to announce to you guys is that the business for home event is still on for registration. You want to drop link if you are interested in being part of the event. It's a 3 days event coming up in April. It has been postponed to April 2nd to 4th because of the COVID-19. The host of the event is in Netherlands. Which of those 3 speakers do you like best? I want you to drop that in the comments. Which of those 3 speakers in the business for home events do you like best? We have over 35 speakers that will be coming up in that event. Drop link in the chat box in the comments. I'm going to send you the link on how to get registered. Everybody needs to go. The more you know what to do, the more you want to do what you know and get results in your business. One of the things that has really helped me to get to where I am is as a result of the trainings. Many of the guys you're seeing here are my mentors in the profession, and they're going to be sharing secrets on how they got to where they are. Many of them are over $1 million earner in a month. And so don't miss this event. I also run a mentorship program for network marketers, and the next one is coming up next month. It's called Disrupt 5.0, and you don't want to also miss that. A that mentorship course. So if you're interested in the mentorship course, I want you to drop I am interested. I'm going to share with you how to be part of the district. There is no recruiting. Nobody is recruiting you into any other business. It is to help you. We have people from different networks who come to learn from that course. And I'm so excited to be dishing this out to everyone because my love is to see people grow in this profession. You can see the wonderful testimony from SD Sylvia and so many others who have been on this show to tell you that whatever you set your mind on and work upon, you can achieve it. That's the best quote I love from Napoleon Hill, and that is what is helping many of them. Check out their success story. You see that impossibility is nothing. You can see when she was talking about what she's grateful for, she mentioned financial freedom. There's nothing like it, guys. There's nothing like financial freedom. And that's what we want all of you to have. And so these three things you want to keep in mind as you continue with the rest of your business for the day. Thank you very much, my SD. Thank you for your time. Thank you for
Thank
what you're
you.
doing in Cameroon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.